Hi everyone! To get our brains warmed up today, I'm going to show you a 10 frame with some counters in. I'm going to show you an image of a number in a tens frame, and then with your fingers, I'd like you to show me how many you saw. As quick as you can, tell me how many you can see with your fingers. Have a look. That's right. How did you see 5? I saw there's 5 in the top row. The top row is full. We don't need to count them. We can just see 5 in the top row of the 10 frame. Ready for the next one, everyone? Okay. How many can you see all together now? Show me with your hands, with your fingers. That's right, there are 6. How did you see the parts of 6? Well done. 5 in the top row, plus 1 more. 5 plus 1 makes 6. Good job. Let's have a go at another one now. Ooh. Show me with your fingers. That's right. Did you remember the number that we learned about yesterday? Can you notice when we have 7 in our 10 frame, we also have some empty spaces? Can you see? How many empty spaces are there? There are 3 empty spaces. So one way that we can make 7 with our fingers is to get 10 and then take away 3. Did you see 7 as 5 plus 2? That's how I saw it. 5 in the top row and then 2 yellow counters in the second row. Well done. How many do we have here? Did you remember last week when Mrs. King showed us how we can count in twos? Let's have a look at these red counters here. 2. There's 2 red counters in the first column. How many yellow counters? 2. We know 2 plus 2 makes 4. So we can count up in twos. We can say 2, 4, 4 plus another 2 makes 6. Let's count in twos again. Ready? 2, 4, 6. Well done. There are 6 in the 10 frame. Brilliant. Last one now. How do you see the parts? I can see there are 4 red counters. There are 3 yellow counters. I'm going to start with the largest number here, 4, and I'm going to count on from 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know 4 is a part, 3 is a part, the whole is 7. Well done. Now, I'm going to show you a picture. And for the picture, you are going to need a tens frame, some counters, and something to write with, such as a pencil, a felt tip. Gather the things you need and pause the video. Can you see my picture, everybody? Today, we're going to be looking at combining 2 groups. That means adding the 2 groups together. First, I'm going to look at the flowers. Can you see the flowers underneath the swing? I can see some of the flowers are blue and some are orange. I want to know how many flowers we have all together. So let's look, how many blue flowers are there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there are 4 flowers all together. So you can add 4 counters to represent your 4 blue flowers in your 10 frame. I'm going to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a look at that on the screen. 4 blue counters. Now, how many orange flowers can we see? 1, 2, 3. Yes, there are 3 orange flowers all together. So we can use 3 counters to represent the 3 flowers. I'm going to use a different colour now. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look at that on the screen as well. Wow. So how many flowers are there all together? We need to add 4 and 3. So 4 is apart, 3 is apart. Can you see in the tens frame how many we have all together? We can see 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know 4 is apart, 3 is apart. The whole is 7. Now the next step that we need to do is draw the parts. So I know that there are 4 flowers. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to write the numeral 4. We know that there were 3 orange flowers. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to write the numeral 3 underneath, because this is going to help us write our number calculation. First, we saw 4 blue flowers. There were 4. And then how many other flowers did we add? How many orange ones? That's right, we added 3 more. I'm going to write the add sign. Add 3. And how many was that equal to? That's right, there were 7 altogether. So I'm going to write the equal sign. Equals 7. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Let's have a look at the next one now. Now let's have a go at doing the next one together. Have you got your tens frame ready? Have you got your counters ready? Have you got your pen and paper ready? Good. We're going to have a look at the birds in the tree now. Can you see them, everybody? Some birds are in the tree here, and some birds are sitting on the branch. That's right. Let's have a look first of all at how many birds are sitting in the tree. Shall we count them together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 birds in the tree. Let's have a look at the 10 frame. I've put 10 counters here. I've put 5 counters here in my 10 frame because there are 5 birds sitting in the tree. Can you do the same, everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 birds in the tree. How many birds are sitting on the branch? Let's count them together. 1, 2. How many more counters do you need to add to your 10 frame? That's right, 2 more for the 2 birds sitting on the branch. Can you see how many birds there are all together? That's right. How did you see the number 7? I saw it like that too. 5 in the top row, plus 2 more. 5, 6, 7. Shall we have a go at drawing it now? Let's have a go at drawing the 5 birds in the bush. Ready? I'm going to draw 2 eyes and a beak for my birds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here are my 5 birds sitting together at the top of the tree. Now, how many were in the bush? How many were on the branch, sorry? That's right, there were 2 on the branch. So I'm going to draw 2 over here in a different colour. 1, 2. Which numeral do I need to write? That's right, the number 2. We've made it in our 10 frame. We have drawn the parts. Now let's have a go at writing the number calculation, our addition. So first, we saw 5 birds at the top of the tree. Then we added 2 more. So I'm going to write the addition sign. Plus 2. 5 plus 2 equals. I'm going to write my equal sign. What's the answer, everyone? It's the number of the week. 7. Let's say our number calculation together. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Oh, thank you so much for helping me and joining in with that problem. Let's have another go together. Now let's look at the frogs in the picture. We can see some frogs are in the pond and some frogs on the log. I want to know how many frogs altogether. So first, let's have a look and see how many frogs are on the log. How many? Only 1, all by himself, 1 frog on the log. Let's have a look at that in a tens frame. 1 counter in the 10 frame for the 1 log. We've used 1 counter to represent that 1 frog. Now, how many frogs can we see in the pond? Ooh, I can see 1 group of 3 and another group of 3, 2 groups of 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. How many frogs in the pond? 6 frogs in the pond. So how many counters should we put in our 10 frame? 6 counters in our 10 frame. Well done. How many frogs do we have all together? I'm going to do it on my 10 frame. So I'm going to use one colour for my one frog. And then I need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have you all put your counters in your 10 frame? Well done. Shall we have a go at drawing the frogs now? I'm going to give my frog a nice wide smiley face. Here's my one frog on the log, all by himself. So I've written 1. Next, I need to draw the frogs in the pond. How many frogs were in the pond? That's right, there were 6 in the pond. We saw it as 2 groups of 3, didn't we? There were 6 frogs in the pond. Have you drawn your frogs? Great. Now let's write our number calculation. So, one frog plus, how many more did we add? That's right, there were 6 in the pond. 1 plus 6 equals 7. Well done, everybody. 1 plus 6 equals 7. Great working out. Now let's have a look at the next picture of the park. Ooh, some of the birds have moved. Some of the frogs have jumped onto the log. Some of the flowers have changed as well. So what you're going to do now, because you're so good at making 7, I want you to have a go at doing it by yourself. Last week, when I spoke to some children on the phone and I saw their pictures over email, I saw that you had a really good go at making 6 in your 10 frame. But don't forget to draw the amounts as well. Draw how you saw the number and write the numeral underneath your picture, because this will help you to write your number calculation. So for today's home learning, I'd like you to make the number 7 in your 10 frame using 2 different types of counters or 2 colours. I want you to draw how you saw the pictures, how you saw the numbers. Then I want you to write the numerals under your picture. Finally, if you can, write the number calculation. Pause the video now and use the pictures of the flowers, birds, and frogs. This activity should take between 10 and 15 minutes. I can't wait to see all of your brilliant learning in your 10 frame. Well done, everybody. Bye-bye.